Go.
What's going on, guys? Michael here, 360 Digital Closing Bell, here live here on YouTube with Stu, coming from an undisclosed location. I'm in Dallas. Stuart Turley, who's the director and publisher of Oil and Gas 360, is in Dallas. How you doing today?
Doing great, but you're in Dallas and I'm in Dallas, so somebody's confused.
Somebody's confused. Did I say Dallas? I'm live from an undisclosed location in Denver, Colorado. It's been a crazy day. I have been on the phone all day, and I'm excited. We have a great digital ticker and a one big thing lined up for you today. But first, we need to do a little clerical work. If you are not subscribed to the 360 Digital Closing Bell on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, please pause this. If you're watching it live, I guess do it after the show. But if you are watching this on record, please pause the show, go subscribe. We really appreciate all the comments. Our Monday Look Ahead podcast just dropped this morning. We actually dropped about midnight. We record those Sunday midday. It was a great episode. We talked about negative pricing. And as always, we do an iTunes and Spotify exclusive where we call up Nick and Steven. Also, if you're not subscribed to the Digital Closing Bell on www.oilandgas360.com, you're quite frankly missing out on the best oil and gas energy finance content on the planet. The Enercom's 360 Energy Network is probably the best place to stay up to date on the industry thought leaders. We have so many great new interview pieces dropping. We just had one drop today with Tisha Schuler and Aditine Energy, who is the voice when it comes to ESG. There is nobody who knows her stuff better than she does when it comes to that type of stuff. We had a great interview that dropped last week with 10X Technologies and Miguel Pena. I had a great time talking about specialty chemicals. I'll be honest, before the interview, I knew nothing about it. So as I mentioned today on LinkedIn, I mentioned this on LinkedIn in a comment somewhere. I was just taking notes the whole time during that interview. Yeah, it was a great learning exercise for me. We also have a great interview coming out tomorrow with Gregory Wrightstone in regards to some of the climate science. It's an awesome interview, and please check that out. And we have some great stuff coming the rest of this week. We're having great conversations all around. All right, digital ticker time. Equities up today, oil not, and we'll sort of kind of get into both how the show's fund looks. Not good, unfortunately. But when we dive into it, SPY 2878, it was up about 1.4%, so good day. Tech stocks only up 1.1%, so just doing a little bit bad. That was to 8730. Dow Jones 24,300, 133, up 358 points. Good to see a $24,000 Dow Jones number, up 1.5%. Crude oil down to 13 even, $3.95 drop. We're about 23%. Absolutely eviscerated. 12-month strip, though, only down 1% to 31.20. So that tells you the story. It's all about storage. As we move into natural gas, up 5% to $1.84. Wild swings in natural gas. If you're a natural gas trader, you are playing these heavy. 12-month strip now $2.90, even up about 1.4%. XOP contract, which is our E&P securities contract, up 2.19% to 48.03. Our OIH contract, as we know, 20% stock or 20-to-1 stock split, 95.88 or down 70 cents. A decent number when you consider the oil field services. Stu, what do you got from the news desk for us?
Well, a couple things. Oilprice.com actually had a story out like 3 days ago. I think it was Friday. There was a validation of what you and I were talking about a week before that. So oilprice.com a little bit late. However, they were bringing up that the pipelines Energy Transfer is asking the Texas Railroad Commission to allow idle pipelines in Texas to turn them into storage for 2 million barrels.
Yes.
Our tanker, not a bad idea.
No, and I read that same article, and I actually think that's a very plausible solution. They claim they can implement it by mid-May, which when you think about how quickly you turn it, infrastructure projects, that's a quick flip around. By mid-May could solve this issue. And that's really, I think, the one big thing of the day is the reason why you saw that 23% drop was exactly with the storage issue. It's why you're seeing these articles drop. In relation to how our newly formed non-official official fund podcast is going, Bonanza Creek down 25 cents. So I took it in the shorts there on about 70. We're only down about $80, but it doesn't matter. It hurts it a little bit. And I don't know when the exit point is. Apache was down a little bit. LNG did well for you though, Stu.
It did.
So we're balanced in the portfolio a little bit, little up, little down, but the key is diversification. We're in a little natural gas, we're in a little crude oil. So that's why we're official, non-official fund. It's going to be a wild week. I can't only imagine the stuff that's going to drop. Oil's now below 12.98, so it'll be fun. And I think with that, we're going to let you guys get back to work. Thank you for checking out the 360 Digital Closing Bell here on Oil and Gas 360. We'll see you guys tomorrow.